Hello, the schools are open and so is Prime TV. In this video, I would like to go through what we have been up to in summer. And well, the biggest thing is the pass-through properties. And the pass-through properties actually allows you to access the internals of the component. Suppose that you would like to access the overlay of a drop-down to add some attributes or in each item. So the pass-through properties allows you to add custom attributes to these elements. In the past, they were like encapsulated when you had no really have access to them, and you had to use some dirty tricks like, especially in a scoped styling environment like ngDeep or vDeep, you have to go through some hacks. But now you can just directly add classes and inline styles to these elements. And now also, we took it a bit step further and we've introduced the Unstyled Mode. The Unstyled Mode actually removes the default styles so that when you combine it with pass-through properties, you can implement your design systems with a library of your choice like Tailwind. In fact, we have a built-in Tailwind theme now as well for PrimeView, and also that's coming next week for PrimeReact and by the end of the year for PrimeIcons as well. PrimeIcons mostly focuses on accessibility right now. And the Tailwind integration is a match made in heaven, because now you will be able to implement custom design systems. And I've also added some Bulma sample, Bootstrap sample, because when unstyled property is on, that configuration is on, you're just, you can do whatever basically you want in terms of design. You're not tied to what we're being offered to you as from the component. And also the styled mode is going through some substantial changes. We are introducing new design tokens, and that design tokens will be implemented as CSS variables. So we are migrating away from SCSS to CSS variables. That, separate theme repos will be now integrated within the libraries. And also we are working on the new Prime Designer SaaS app. It will be mostly, it will provide two modes, one for styled and one for unstyled, so that you can basically style anything. All the components will be there and you can just export your theme. And also there's a Figma tokens integration. We will apply our design tokens to our UI kit as well, so that you can import a Figma file, a Figma token file to the designer, so that you can, and vice versa as well, so that you can generate your themes directly from Figma, so that I think your designers will be very happy once we did this. PrimeFlex has been rewritten as a post-CSS plugin. I personally work on this, and now it allows you different customization options like adding prefixes to classes. There are many new utilities as well. And for example, you can customize the spacing values, like m-1 could be something like that. For those who don't know, PrimeFlex is a CSS library inspired by Tailwind and Windows CSS, and there's a new hype of making inline utility classes. So PrimeFlex is part of that group as well. PrimeBlocks is also getting a new update with around 30 new themes to choose from. Maybe a new designer, so we have a lot of design work, so we have expanded our design team to 3 designers, 3 professional designers, and you may expect more design stuff from us. Awesome new spectacular designs, especially the new UI theme that will replace Lara as the default theme. Lara is not going anywhere, but there will be a new default theme that's not like top notch, and you should be impressed when you see it. And also there will be new PrimeBlocks, new PrimeIcons as well. And also the templates are going through some changes. For example, view templates are now migrating to Vite, and they are going through some quality checks right now. React templates are moving from Create React app to Next.js, and Angular templates are also being updated to the latest versions. And we are planning to cut down the number of templates so that we can focus on quality over quantity, and we are likely to retire some of the legacy templates and focus on updating the existing ones. And also we have plans to provide a Tailwind version of PrimeBlocks as well, because now we expect that many Tailwind users will now join the Prime UI libraries, because it's like a best of both worlds. You have the flexibility of Tailwind plus the convenience of a UI component library like Faces, NG, React, and Vue. so you may expect a lot of things on this part. We have moved from forum.primefest.org to GitHub Discussions because forum was like, I did it in 2008 and now it was legacy. Our community moved to Prime Discord channel, PrimeNet, but now I'm a forum guy, so we moved our forums as a fresh start to GitHub Discussions, which I like because now we can stay close to the code, create issues, and the nice thing is that we can check and answer as accepted, which is nice. And you can track your process, how many people you assisted and so on. And we have made a team discussion as a change of mindset that we will decide to participate within the community as much as we can compared to the previous era, let's say, because we have a new change of mindset, we have a new mentality, like the libraries should be flexible as possible, as customizable as possible. We should get involved with the users to receive feedback and apply it to make the libraries perfect. And some new ideas for next year. The web components are coming with the Google Lit implementation. No plans for Svelte or Blazor, but we will focus on web components so that they can cover any other thing out there. It will be called the new Prime UI. For those who know, Prime UI was based on jQuery UI back then. Now it will be, let's say, re-implemented as web components. And there's a new idea called PrimeBuilder with AI integration, where you can use a visual UI drag and drop builder to create that combines the Prime ecosystem, like icons, components, blocks, templates, everything, so that you can just build your UI with the aid of a tool and also deploy it. That will also start next year, early next year. So a lot of things, and as I mentioned, Unstyled is, I think, the highlight, and we will push more and make sure that the libraries are aligned. And on the community side, on the Prime TV side, you may expect more tutorials, and I plan to create 2 videos every week. And I'd like to go beyond the Prime so that we can cover more ground, like JavaScript, CSS, HTML, all the front-end stuff as much as we can. The new development, the new technologies, the new APIs, that's so that we can play, because a lot of exciting stuff going on in that landscape. Okay, that's it from me, and see you on the next video. Thank you.